what do you owe at closing? And so to make it very simple to a buyer, I know it can be a lot more technical, but I try to keep it as simple as possible. There's 3 buckets to when you buy a house, what you owe at closing. Bucket 1 is your down payment. Bucket 2 is the bank closing costs, the processing fees. Bucket 3 is your escrow. So let's break this down. Down payment required by the bank. The bank says, I'll give you a loan, but we want some skin in the game. The minimum down payment, generally speaking, is 3%. But there are some 100% financing options out there too. But 3% it's typically the minimum down payment. The average first-time home buyer does 4% down. The second bucket that you're gonna owe is the closing cost to the bank. The bank's probably give you like $250,000. Well, they want to do their own due diligence, and they want to make sure that that you qualify ultimately for them to give you $250,000 to buy a house. So they have their own processing fee. Some of the money goes towards third parties, so like the appraisal or the attorney that does the title opinion. Then the third bucket that you owe is what's called the escrow. Now, what is an escrow account? Well, the escrow account, the bank, in order for them to give you a mortgage, they also want to make sure that you have the house insured and that you're paying your property taxes. The bank says, hey, you need to do this for us to give you a loan. What a lot of buyers don't realize is that the first lien holder on the property is not the bank, it's the county. So if you're not paying your taxes, you can get foreclosed on by the county. And so the banks know that, so they're like, okay, well, we will give you a loan, but we want to make sure that you're paying your taxes. So every month, if you owe $3,600 a year on your taxes, every month, a part of your monthly payment you pay the bank, they want 1/12 of that, so which is $300 a month, and then they put that in an escrow account. So when your taxes come due, the bank gets the letter, and then they pay it on your behalf. I mean, you have the funds, but they pay on your behalf. But that's a way for the bank to protect themselves, make sure the taxes are being paid. The second thing is they want to make sure the house has homeowner's insurance. So if the house burns down, they want to make sure that the house can be rebuilt. And so it's the same concept like with taxes. They want to make sure that 1/12 of your insurance is being paid per month, and when the anniversary date of when your insurance is due, then they write the check to make sure it gets paid. So right now, if it's $1,800 a year for your taxes, part of your monthly payment, they want $1,500 a month. So those are the 3 buckets you owe at closing. Now, in the state of Iowa, it's very unique, but usually bucket 3, the escrow account, gets offset because you get a tax proration credit from the seller. But if you want more details on that, you need to contact us and walk you through it. But hopefully this gives you a general idea.